Wagmo was born out of an experience that I had with my first dog. I'd grown up with pets my whole life, and my family was always really into cats and dogs. And when I finally moved into a pet-friendly apartment and didn't have a roommate to negotiate with, I went out and adopted my first dog. His name was Denver. He was about 3 or 4 years old when I adopted him, we think, but healthy and happy as can be. And we spent a year or so in New York and then ended up going to business school up at Harvard and brought Denver with me. And went through my first year of business school, no issues. And then all of a sudden, the summer between my school years, Denver started having these crazy seizures in the middle of the night. And I don't know if you've ever seen a dog have a seizure, but it is.
I have not, no.
It is horrifying. Anybody having a seizure is horrifying. And of course, it always happened in the middle of the night. It was super traumatic. The first time I, didn't really know what was going on or what to do. So, of course, rushed him directly to the 24-hour emergency vet hospital. And then after that, it started increasing in frequency, which is the scariest thing that you can expect. And after a few months of vet hospitals, diagnostic treatments, we did a pet CT scan, we saw a pet neurologist. At the end of this, we unfortunately got a terminal diagnosis for Denver, and he had a tumor at the base of his skull that was causing the seizures. So very sad, very traumatic few months, and very, very expensive. Every emergency visit was anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000. And anybody who's ever taken their pet into one of these emergency clinics, the way that it works, which is quite different from human healthcare, is they actually don't take your pet back to administer treatment until you've paid a deposit and actually put a credit card down. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I mean, there was a moment he was literally having a seizure on the floor. And they made me sign a bill and pay before they would take him back to administer the medication to pull him out of it. So, I mean, it was just the most...
That's a horrible experience.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was awful and very humbling and really made me realize in a very personal and visceral way just how all-consuming and how expensive pet parenting is.